All right, what's going on, everybody? So we had some massive movements inside of Baby Doge within the last 24 hours, and it's not the move that everyone actually wanted. It's actually a move to the downside that we just now had. So we're going to talk about these moves to the downside, what this means for Baby Doge, and what's more than likely going to come next. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. But let's get straight into this. So, as you can see here, we are down 13.2% in the last 24 hours. That's a lot. We're down a lot. So a lot of people are probably upset about this, probably punching the air. Hey, 14% now. So yeah, this is definitely devastating to some people, but I still think this is a good thing. Look at that, $42 million inside of trading volume. Just imagine when that flips to purchasing volume. All that money will then flow back into Baby Doge. You got to look at it from that perspective. Because when we were all the way up here at the 20 millions inside of trading volume, we were really a little bit sideways. But as you can see now, as we sold out, a lot of that was selling volume. So we've been selling off inside of Baby Doge pretty much for the last week. We hit a nice peak at 8Z3400, and we've just been pulling back since then. But I know you're probably wondering how far is it going to pull back? That's what we got to talk about today. As you can see, the market cap's pretty low now at 378 million. So yeah, we lost a good amount in market cap. If you look where we were at that peak with the market cap 7 days ago, we were at like 536 million. So, the market cap pulled back a pretty decent amount, but it's nothing that we aren't able to gain back again. So we're definitely going to be back where we're at before. So we just got to be patient there. But looking at this, we hit that support area at the discounted price point here with the chart prime indicators all the way at 8Z2300. And then we came back up to 8Z2400 at this other support line. So that's fairly good. But what I am noticing here is that there is a possibility for us to continue to go downwards a little bit more. As you can see, the momentum wave bands are also curving downwards to the downside. But not only that, look at how hard it is for these candlesticks to just normalize here. Just look at how the candlesticks are not wanting to normalize. It's not normalizing at all. So I really do believe that we might have another drop coming in here very soon for Baby Doge. So I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, but it is what it is. We can't be in now. We gotta recognize what's happening here. So if you actually look over here, we're actually at the middle area of the momentum wave bands on the 4-hour chart here, and you can see that inside of this area right here. And then not only that, if you look at where Baby Doge is heading, we're actually heading closer to this Fibonacci, which is at 8Z20. So at 8Z20, we could be breaking that Fibonacci retracement for that support and going lower down here to that discounted price point on the 4-hour chart. So pretty much what I'm saying here is we have a huge possibility of going down to 8Z 1800. That's where our next discounted price point is for our 4-hour chart. Very good support at 8Z4 at 8Z 1800 over here at the beginning of the month, October 2nd. We had very good support there. And then we also had some good support there September 22nd. And then we also had that resistance and that support there around September 5th and September 16th. So those are very important numbers for Baby Doge to reach. So that's why I say 8Z17, 8Z 1800. But what you got to think about this is as a means to an end, right? This is actually a pretty good thing because this puts you in a position to get your dollar cost average lower. This puts you in a good position to get in at a cheaper price. Because let's say you had $1,000 and you got in all the way up here at 8Z3400, which is where we got to. Well, really, we got to 8Z35. So let's just say that you got all the way up there and you were like, you know what? I'm finally going to buy in at 8Z3500. Well, you would have only gotten 285 million or 285 billion Baby Doge, right? With $1,000 at 8Z3500, you only would have gotten 285 billion Baby Doge, as opposed to buying all the way down at, let's say, AZ 1800. If we go all the way down to 1800, well, then you can get 555 billion baby Doge. So you're literally multiplying the amount that you can get by two. So that's actually a fairly good deal right there. I think that it's a good buying opportunity. It's definitely a cheaper price to buy it. So I don't see any problem with us going all the way down to 8Z 1800. So I'm not opposed to it. If we do it, then I'm definitely going to end up jumping in there. But that's exactly where it's looking like we're going to. And like I said, I always like to do multiple technical analysis strategies to see, if this is actually true. So we did the support line just looking at where the previous supports were and the previous resistance was, and that's where I drew this blue line right here. And then we have the automated trading indicators for Chart Prime with the discounted price points that also just so happens to line it up right there. And then we have the other momentum wave bands with Chart Prime that actually touches that support area at the same level. So it kind of looks like we're going to be pulling back to 8Z 1700 or 8Z 1800. Now, this isn't 100% true. It's not 100% confirmed. This is just me making speculation off the technical analysis. Like I said, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Just kind of, just kind of seeing what's happening here inside of the charts. And that's what it's looking like to me. So let me know what you guys think about that. Do you think that we're going to pull all the way back to 8Z 1800? Or do you think we're not going to pull back that far? So let me know what your thoughts are on that. Now, obviously, on the daily chart, it doesn't really matter because it's showing that the discounted price point's at 9Z8, which is a far, far, far away area for us, which is why I don't really like looking at the daily chart for Baby Doge. There's just not enough info for it. There's not enough volume on Baby Doge to look at it from a larger time frame. There's just not enough volume. But when you look at it from the 4-hour chart, it does show that 8Z 1800 is a good discounted price for us. So if you see it dropping a little bit more, don't get discouraged. Don't be sad. Look at it as a discount. And if it breaks that and it goes all the way down to 9Z9, look at it as an even bigger discount. That's all I can really tell you. Now, what I also will say here is, what if we just ended up doing a reversal here and just start going crazy? I don't think that's going to happen like that. If anything, maybe we stop at the Fibonacci retracement at 8Z2100, and then we start to go up at around 8Z20 or 8Z2100, like going down to that area and then starting to run up. There's a possibility that can happen, but I don't see us just running up from where we are now. I think there's a little bit more downside coming in, and that's mainly because of what's going on in the overall market. The overall market is taking a dive downwards, and like we went down that much just after Bitcoin only went down 2%. So just imagine if Bitcoin goes down to 59K. Imagine how much Baby Doge would go down then. And that's where the real drop comes. That's where the real crash comes. Right now, it's not that big of a deal. But just wait till Bitcoin starts losing some more money. We could see Baby Doge dropping some more as well. So we have that going on with Baby Doge. And then not only that, we're still locked out of Twitter, which actually sucks because it's now harder for us to rise in the price. So hopefully we can get reinstated back on Twitter. It really sucks that X as they call it. It really sucks that we're locked on here, but I have faith that they'll eventually get the account back, but I don't know how long it's going to take. It might take a good amount of time. So all we can do is really be patient. If anyone has any connections to X, get us reactivated. I don't know what else to do from here, because all you can really do is report and block, and we definitely don't want to do that. So yeah, I don't know how we could get this. I don't know how we can get this thing unlocked. All right. But anyways, this is pretty much all I got for you all today. I just figured I would bring this to your attention. because I always bring you the good news when we're pumping, but I also got to bring you the bad news when we are dumping. So there is that possibility. And remember, I said a possibility, not a definite answer, but it is a possibility that we go down to 8Z1800. It's not definite. It's just a possibility. And it's probability as well. So we might actually be doing that. Maybe we don't go all the way down there, but we definitely have some more downside to go here on Baby Doge. But anyways, other than that, everything else is good. Even though we're not getting any tweets anymore because we're locked out of X and we got all this stuff going on. We got the Solana bridge being created. We got the wallet being created. We got the launch pad being created. We just got so much going on. We got crypto.com trying to list us, but we're still not reinstated on Baby Doge. I swear, if we get listed on a crypto.com without having our X active, that's going to put a huge stump inside of Baby Doge's growth. We're probably not going to go and break a zero. We're not going to be able to get rid of a zero if we get this crypto.com listing while X is not active. We're not going to be able to break a zero. Literally, and when I say that, I mean like for this year, it's not breaking a zero. If we get all this stuff happening without X, if they just start releasing stuff, then we're not gonna get rid of that zero. It's just not gonna happen. So hopefully they don't release anything big and they don't drop anything, any of the big news, and they don't create anything while we are not reinstated on the X. Because if they do, it's going to have no effect on the growth. It's going to have no effect on the growth for the price. So there is that. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this. Definitely hit the like button and subscribe, all that good stuff. And leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. And also check out the link in the description for Chart Prime, automated trading indicators, best in the game. Definitely check that out. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. And as always, I'll be back with another video.